What is going on, guys? Hope you guys have been good. I know it's been a very long time, but I apologize. I have some, big news. I recently moved across the country and I'm now living in Arizona in the Phoenix area. So that was one of the reasons that I've been kind of MIA for these past couple months, and with that I started a new job, which is exciting. But I did miss making videos. I miss all of you guys. Obviously, you guys are awesome. But to be honest, I do this for fun. It's not my make no income off of this, so it's kind of just for enthusiasm, and or it's kind of as an enthusiast. That's the word I'm looking for. So I gotta focus on my job and social life and all that stuff. So I'm hoping that now that things are kind of settling back down again, I can, bring it back into the mix without sacrificing anything. I'm also studying for the GMAT, which is the version of the SAT essentially for business school, because that's something I'm hoping to pursue in the near future. So a lot on my plate. And I had TradingView pulled up, but it looks like it's yelling at me for not having an account with them. So give me a sec. Forgot at the beginning of the video, so I'm just inserting this now, but typical disclaimer that none of this is financial, legal, or tax advice. I'm not a licensed professional, so do your own research, consult a professional, and know that investing comes with risks, and I'm not advising you buy anything I talk about. Peace. Alright, sorry about that, but yeah, as I was saying, also studying to hopefully get my MBA in the next couple of years, so that test is kind of a pain in the butt to study for. It's been a while since I've done serious math and test taking and all that stuff, but yeah, hope you guys are all doing well. I've seen some of you guys' comments. I appreciate you asking where I'm at or what's going on. I didn't get the chance to respond, but I will. But yeah, I kind of just wanted to share that news. Hopefully get myself back into the mix and then just talk about, kind of what the stock market's been doing these past couple months. It's actually been a pretty good time to be invested, so I'm pretty happy with where things are at. Past week hasn't been the best, but leading up to that, you can see here we got a chart of VTI, so essentially S&P, total market, etc. It all basically has been performing the same. And you can see back in May we were in 260s, and basically June, all of June, it was pretty upward trend, and then the first couple weeks of July also peaked up at 280 about a week ago, and it's come back down a little bit, but honestly still up, doing pretty well, up 13.5% so far this year, which is amazing. Can't complain with that. Another big holding of mine has been doing really well as well, so I've talked about this on the channel before. I have a decent amount of this stock, and my cost basis is in the low 50s. It was for a while doing pretty poorly, and it took a big dive. I bought some more, and then ever since then it's been doing phenomenally. A lot of value stocks and REITs and stuff are seeing, some strength coming back, and there's a myriad of reasons for that, but that's been performing well, and honestly, depending on how high it gets, I may start to take some of the additional money that I had put in off the table. There is a new REIT that's IPOing supposedly this week that I'm interested in and potentially want to pick some shares up of. It is Lineage Logistics, basically same business model as Americold, if you're familiar with them. They are a publicly traded REIT, and essentially they do cold storage, like warehouses. So think groceries, agricultural products, that type of stuff. And Lineage is the biggest player in the space. I need to look into them more. I tried to participate in the IPO through my broker, but access, and I do not want an FA because I think they are not worth it personally. Because I know a decent amount about finance, I think it's a wasted money. Give up those 50 or 100 basis points, but yeah. So I may just do some more research to look into their prospectus and see how the stock performs when it comes out the gates, and maybe pick some up. I've had my eye on Americold for a while. It hasn't performed the best. I mean, we could pull it up, but it is an interesting space. And there's just, I think, something to be said for stable REITs. Yeah. I mean, Americold is also not the leader in the space. They're not exactly trading at cheap valuations, if I recall. I don't know if they have like PE metrics and all that on here. But yeah, there's definitely some watch outs. I don't feel as strongly about it as like a Torrento Realty, but potentially dipping my toes into that. So may use a little bit of the gains for that purpose. And then this is another one that I have just recently bought in the past 2 weeks or so, just a little bit for fun. It is expensive. It is definitely a higher profile stock, but this is essentially a play on infrastructure updates in the US. It's a Texas-based company. And I think that, given the continued use of electrification, and that goes for cars, houses, mobile devices, data centers, all of this, the US infrastructure is not like up to par and where it needs to be. And even just like replacing routine stuff that goes bad, there's going to need to be a lot of updates in the coming decade or two. And there's, certain companies that offer construction services and maintenance and all that for that space. This is just one of them. And they're, rather vertically integrated, so I think it's kind of interesting, and that's kind of one of the reasons that they're definitely trading at more of a premium. But I saw that they had kind of dipped about 10% here, and so at the beginning of this month, I just picked up a couple shares, and we'll see where that goes. I'm not a big stock picker, guys. I know I've spent this whole video talking about individual stocks, but most of my money's just in index funds. It's an interest thing, and I get enjoyment out of, kind of thinking through the thesis and following it and all that. So, yeah. Hope you guys are doing well. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what's going on in your lives. If you have, specific videos you want to see, happy to take suggestions. I do want to get back into the car auction videos because I did love making those. Yeah. I don't think I have too much else to add. Sorry. But I'll see y'all around next time.